everyone, welcome. Today we are going to talk about 5 different brands, and these are the 5 brands that I would pick if I could not buy from any other brand. I'd only get 5. And this is going to be my high-end version. So before we get started, I would love if you would hit that subscribe button. It would mean so much to me, and we will get started. So to begin, I think I owe you an explanation. I don't have a lot of drugstore videos on my channel. I don't have a lot of drugstore products that I talk about. I don't test out many drugstore products, and it's not because I don't look for drugstore products. When anybody purchases makeup, I think that it should be because you're actually interested in said product, regardless if it's high-end or drugstore. Why there's not a whole lot of drugstore on my channel, and it's just because when I go to the store and I look at things, like nothing really interests me enough to actually be like, yeah, I should probably buy that. It's not that I'm against drugstore products. I'm not. And I mean this wholeheartedly. I have found some gem products from the drugstore. Last month I tested out that CoverGirl concealer. Love it. I use it very often. So there are some drugstore gems. That's a fact, okay? So don't think I'm just hating on drugstore. There are some that I do really, really like. However, when I go shopping, it's just not something that interests me a whole lot. Like, don't get me wrong, if I go to Walmart or Target, I'm definitely going to the makeup section, but it's not very often that I come out of the makeup section with something to purchase. So this is why I'm starting off with my high-end brands. The only 5 high-end brands that I would be allowed to purchase from. If you guys really want to see a drugstore version of this, let me know in the comments, but it might take me a little while. Now that we've got my long explanation on why we're doing high-end first, let's get into the 5 brands. Based off my choices, I tried to pick brands that I knew as a whole would give me a full face. So I tried to pick the brands that I liked specifically for certain areas the most. Number 1, we are going to go with Benefit Cosmetics. I do really enjoy Benefit as a brand. I think their eyebrow products are phenomenal. My staple ride or die gimme brow, yeah, I'm not giving that one up. And also mascaras. I really enjoy the Roller Lash Mascara. I've tried their Real mascara. I think that one's really good too. And the Bad Gal mascara, I think that's what it's called. I think they've got phenomenal mascaras. The Roller Lash one is my favorite because of the wand. Benefit is in my top category for the eyebrows and mascaras, but I just picked up their Cookie highlighter, and man, that's bomb too. So. Number 2 is going to be Jouer Cosmetics. I'm actually pretty new to Jouer. Last month I tested some bronzers and blushes, and then the month before that I tested out their concealer and their setting powder, and let me tell you, I've loved all of it. Concealer, I mean, you can use that for foundation or to conceal your dark areas. Setting powder, also important for me due to my changing skin type. And then blush and bronzer. Like, that's between Benefit and Jouer, there's darn near a whole face right there. I'm new to Jouer, but every single product that I have tested has not let me down, and I've continued to use it even after my month of reviewing it is over. So I'm really impressed with Jouer. Number 3, Urban Decay. I do really enjoy Urban Decay. I think they've got great eyeshadow palettes. I'm really in love with their Naked Honey palette. I also have their Naked Cherry palette. I recently purchased the Wild West palette, which I like. And then the other big one for Urban Decay was their foundations. I have been using their Hydromaniac, their tinted hydrator, moisturizer, whatever it's called, and I love it a lot. So I think between the foundations and their eyeshadows, I'd be set. But I do know Urban Decay also has really good eyeliners. They've got setting sprays, they've got setting powders, glitter eyeshadow stuff, like everything up my alley. So Urban Decay alone could probably be a full face for me. But there are things about it that I like more with Benefit and I like more with Jouer. So I thought Urban Decay would just be a really good addition. Number 4 is Fenty Beauty. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't tried a lot from Fenty Beauty. My big reason for picking Fenty is for their lip products. I have not tried a lip product from Fenty that I don't like. And I've got a handful of them. I've got too many of them, honestly. So between Benefit, Jouer, Urban Decay, and Fenty Beauty, I thought Fenty would just add that last little oomph of my full face, completing the lips. I am currently trying out the Eaze Drop Tinted Moisturizer and their Eye Bright Concealers. I've actually got both of them on today, and I've really been enjoying them so far. So I feel like if I were lacking in Jouer or Urban Decay or Benefit, I could definitely pick it up in Fenty Beauty between their lips and then their face products. I've also heard that Fenty Beauty has killer highlighters. I haven't tried one, I need to. Oh, scratch that. I do have one from Fenty Beauty. It's the How Many Carats. It's like the super sparkly one that's actually like glittery. Mine is broken. It's not broken, but it arrived out of the pan, so I just have to be careful with it. But I do like this for the days that I'm feeling really glittery. So yeah, Fenty Beauty is a good addition to my other 3 brands. Number 5, my last brand. I picked Laura Mercier. And my big reason for picking Laura Mercier is my translucent loose setting powder. That was the big one. It's my ride or die setting powder. I use it darn near every single day. Currently, I'm testing out another loose setting powder, so like this month it's not going to get all the action that it normally gets, but I will never trade up my Laura Mercier setting powder. So that's the big reason why I picked Laura Mercier. However, I've also heard really good things about their brand. They've got a lot of options. They've got beautiful highlighters. They've got great concealers. I believe they've got a really good foundation, and they came out with just like another glowy skin tint-ish type thing. I love their primers. I wasn't even thinking about primers when I made my list, but the Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Primer that's hydrating, I really enjoy this one, but I know they've got other ones. So I believe out of these 5 brands, 1, I have plenty for a full face. 2, I believe I've got plenty of options. If I want to switch things around, I can definitely have my choice in eyeshadows, foundations, highlighters, bronzers, blushes, lip products even. I think I'm set. I think I've got a lot of choices between these 5 brands. And the thing is, I've tried everything from these 5 brands that I specifically picked them for. So I want you to know that yes, these 5 brands have so many options, and no, I haven't tested every little thing from them, but the specific reasons on why I picked them, I have tried out, and they are favorites of mine. So these are my 5 brands for if I could only have 5 brands to pick from. And this is my high-end edition because I'm not comfortable yet with my drugstore experiences to give you one of these types of videos and only picking 5 brands. But I could confidently do it for you guys for the higher end brands. So number 1, Benefit. Number 2, Jouer. Number 3, Urban Decay. Number 4, Fenty Beauty. And number 5 is Laura Mercier. You guys will have to let me know if you agree what your 5 brands would be, and if there are products you would specifically choose from each of these brands, or what are the products that make you choose your top 5 brands. I would really love to hear your opinions, your ideas about them, and let's just start a conversation. Other than that, that is all I have for you today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I would really appreciate a thumbs up. It just helps me out. I am here on Tuesdays and Fridays, 10 a.m. Mountain Daylight Time, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.